Hello, I'm David Hanson, Superintendent of the Riverside Unified School District, and I'm here to share a bit of information with you about the recently released California School Dashboard. But first, let me give you a quick recap of what the California Dashboard is. As we raise our academic standards and we continue our focus on student learning and well-being, we are changing the way we evaluate and support our schools. The California School Dashboard is our new state accountability system that shows us how well our students, our schools, and our district is performing on a variety of indicators. Those indicators include test scores, graduation rates, suspension rates, English learner progress, and college and career readiness. In the past, test scores were often the only measure of student success, but our students are much more than just a single test score. Looking at more meaningful data helps us better identify our schools and our district's strengths and areas for growth, and highlights performance gaps between groups of students. Here in Riverside, we are making major shifts in education with our two core values, learning and well-being for every student and employee. For the past decade and a half, our state and our nation has ranked schools around a single test given at the end of every school year. Schools were assigned a number or a ranking as their API, called the Academic Performance Index. The public quickly began to label a school as a good school or a not so good school. Think about it for a moment. How would you feel if a doctor diagnosed your health by a single indicator? What if your health was ranked on a scale of advanced, proficient, or below basic? Or even compared to every other patient in the doctor's office? And then from all of the patient's test scores, the doctor's office was given a single ranking. Well, for several years now, we've all gone along with the myth that in education, a single score is adequate. However, thankfully, changes are happening in public education to better provide us with a more comprehensive picture of the overall health of our school and our district. And that brings us back to the California School Dashboard. It's an online color-coded system that shows us how we are performing when it comes to state-identified indicators. Blue is the highest rating and red is the lowest, with yellow, orange, and green coming in between. The dashboard aligns directly with our local control accountability plan known as the ElCap, and it helps our communities focus on our financial resources, and it also helps shine a light on the students who need the most help. So what exactly are the state indicators? The state has identified 6 different indicators to help us measure growth: suspensions, absenteeism, English learner progress, graduation rates, college and career readiness, and 6th is academic performance in math and language arts. Every state indicator will be reported on a simple 5x5 multicolored grid that you see on the screen. The goal is to see continuous growth within each indicator. The 5 colors on the grid represent the combination of both performance status and change, which highlights growth from one year to the next. You'll notice on the screen that there is one cell that has a star in it. The state has set a 7-year goal for all districts and schools to reach and maintain that high-level status as indicated by a green ranking for each indicator. Here in RUSD, we took it a step further, and we currently have 12 indicators that not only mirror the state, but also gives us a more comprehensive picture of the growth and success of our students and our schools. Our indicators were designed to measure daily attendance, reading growth by 3rd grade, early numeracy, and student engagement in our schools. This is the cornerstone of the work we do throughout our classrooms and our schools to provide exemplary learning experiences for every student, every day. In the areas of graduation rate and suspension rate, RUSD performed at a green level, which is considered high. In the area of English learner progress, RUSD performed at the yellow level and was 2.7 points away from reaching green. In the areas of academic performance for math and English language arts, RUSD performed at the orange level and was 6.3 points away from reaching yellow in English language arts and 13 points away from yellow in math. Lastly, in the area of college and career readiness, RUSD was at the yellow status level and is 9.3 points away from reaching the green status. Now, as you can see from the data, there is still so much more work for us to do. However, you can also see the areas that our school district is excelling in. And I would like to say on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire instructional staff that we are committed to continued growth in student learning and well-being, and will focus on equipping every student with the knowledge and tools needed to thrive in RUSD and beyond. Thank you so much for supporting us here in Riverside.